How comfortable do you feel saying no? Do you find you have to follow this up with a sentence, or are you comfortable saying no and then feeling quite relaxed in yourself about it? This took me time to learn, and this is what I want to share with you today. If you would have noticed, I had over just a week off from filming YouTube, and that's because I recognise my mental health is getting under strain. I may not be sleeping well, I'm overthinking, overanalyzing, so I take a step back from any invitations or you know, staying busy. I sort of just ground down, and usually that either means yoga or the sound bowls. So I wanted to create this short practice for you today, working with the throat chakra. So if you find yourself that you're not comfortable with saying no, then we'll work with the throat chakra. We'll also use the third eye and the crown chakra. Now, the third eye is usually associated with clarity, so I think it's good to recognise in yourself when you need to take that time out. And again, the crown chakra is usually associated with connection to the spiritual, but today I want to use it to highlight how you can be connected to your inner voice, because we sometimes lose that. So I ask that you get comfortable, whether that be seated, preferably lying down, but I know that's not always open to everyone. And we'll start by checking in with ourselves. So if you're lying down or sitting up, we can tuck the shoulders away from the ears here. We can slightly tuck the chin in. We can let the legs lie slightly wider than the hips if that's comfortable to do so. We can cover ourselves up with a blanket. Or if you're seated, you can put a cushion underneath the sit bones. And from here, I just want you to take a breath, a slightly deeper breath than what you would usually. So we'll breathe in through the nose and sigh out with sound through the mouth. And again, I want you to let the body get heavy here. This is a time for you, a time to get centred. Now the mind will wander, that is perfectly normal. But each time it does, I just want you to come back to your breath. So you can repeat to yourself, I breathe in peace, I exhale and release. So let's get started here. Now I want you to envision you saying no, with no sentence behind that. You're understanding the need for rest, for respite, and your intuition, your inner voice is letting you know that. And that can appear as difficulty in sleeping, trying to fill a void, fear of missing out, being irritable with friends and family. And so you say, no, I need respite, I need to rest, because I feel out of balance. And that's all right. I speak my truth. I trust my inner voice. And again, I invite you to take a deep breath in here through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Knowing that you're supported where you are and that your voice is important. And that you honour your inner voice. And just imagine what it feels like, what you want your day to look like by simply saying no. Knowing that that option's always there for you. Now that means you may need to ask for support to allow you that time of respite. You know that's alright. Allowing yourself rest to rise stronger. And you may even be able to communicate a little bit more effectively. Knowing that you're strong, your voice is strong. And that you're worthy of expressing yourself. I know that can be daunting at times. But if you're feeling that dis-ease in your body, then it's time to speak up and recognise that. And again, I invite you to take that deeper breath in and sigh out through the mouth. Knowing that you're supported where you are. Taking this time to look inwards, to feel, to allow. No judgment here. giving yourself this respite, this rest. To rise stronger or more rested. Knowing that your voice is important. You're trusting your intuition, you're recognising when you're out of balance. And you honour that inner voice, that subtle voice that you hear, but sometimes suppress it, which is okay. Now let the sound just resonate from the throat to the third eye, to your crown, just feeling the new strength as you've rested here, knowing that you're supported where you are. And I invite you now to wiggle the fingers and toes. Affirmation that gives you the most strength, whether that be I trust my intuition, I speak my truth. So please let me know what came up for you today.